So can you love me? Or can you love me scanty?
This feels like the culmination of something I've wanted since I was a little kid. So thank you guys very much for being a part of it. What I have now with these wonderful people, with my wonderful board, with this wonderful cast and our crew and our artistic associates, the people that have helped us and sweat and bled and cried for us, what we have is a collective of people that believe in the power and the transformative and healing power of theater and art. It's not enough to just say we're doing something for a traditionally marginalized group. But we have to cede that control to those traditionally marginalized people. It's of the utmost importance, if we are going to say that we're allies and we're advocates, that we actually let those people that have been stepped upon and been silenced, we have to let them speak their truth. Blues Mr. Charlie was written by James Baldwin, came out in 1964. It is loosely based on the murder of Emmett Till. When I first read this script, I said, oh my gosh, this is crazy, this is intense, this is devastating, and I have to do it. Then I went on a pilgrimage to Alabama. I walked through Kelly Ingram Park, saw the statue of Dr. King. I saw statues of Birmingham police dogs, frozen in time and vicious snarls. I saw statues of young children standing against a wall, frozen in time, waiting for the sting of a water cannon to hit them. And as I walked in the footsteps of my ancestors, I realized that this play was so important, and that I had to make sure that we did it with as much intent as possible, because we're still seeing the reverberations of slavery today. Finding a cast and a crew to bring this to life has been one of the most empowering things I've ever seen and ever been a part of. And the commitment that these young people that have come to this, and older people too. We have people all ages in our cast. Stop it. It has been inspiring, and it has been tough. You know, long story short, we have to realize that we are all complicit.
You remember that song you used to like so much?
I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. Oh, his eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. And they got beating her, and beating her, and beating her. I saw blood come down her neck. Then they put that prod to her head. Lawrence, did you hear me? Everywhere you go out in the streets, people just moaning and crying. You look to the left, you see someone go down. You look to the right, you see someone go down. Then they kept kicking her. I said, don't you kick that woman, she's gonna have a baby. She said, no, she ain't gonna have no babies. Then they knocked me down. Then they put that product between my legs. And they say, you ain't gonna have no babies either, nigga. So, you gotta listen to me. Are you listening? They're gonna kill us, man. They're gonna kill us. We're gonna die.
Be quiet. Don't come in there and beat us some more. You're gonna be quiet.
My son's dead. He's not gonna join his ancestors. He was a sinner. So he must have gone to hell if we're to believe what the Bible says. Is that such an improvement? Such a mighty advancement over BC? I've been thinking. I've had to think. Would I have been such a Christian if I hadn't been born black? Maybe I had to be a Christian in order to have any dignity at all. If I couldn't be a man in men's eyes, I could be a man in the eyes of God. But that didn't protect my wife. She's 10. Too soon. And we really don't know how to. And that didn't protect my son. He's dead. And we know how all too well. And that hasn't changed this town where you couldn't find a white Christian at high noon on a church on Sunday. The eyes of God, maybe those eyes are blind. Oh, I'll never let myself think like that before.
I know what we have done and do, but you must show us mercy. There is no other hope.
You have never shown us any mercy at all.
Meridian, please understand. It's not so easy to leap over fences. To give up things. All right, to surrender privilege. And if you were among the privileged, you'd know what I mean. You would. It's not a matter of holding on. The things, the privilege, are part of you, are who you are. It's in the gut.
Where is the point of the struggle? Where's the change? Where's the hope? If Mr. Charlie can't change, well,
Who's Mr. Charlie?
you're Mr. Charlie!
I sing because I'm happy.
All white men are Mr. Charlie.
I sing because I'm free.
I don't care what Lyle says in court. You go ask him. You go ask him if he killed my son.
For his eye is on the sparrow.
Meridian, what you ask?
I don't know if I can do it for you. And I know he who watches me.
the sins without making a news. I'll be there for you to pick you up while you're down. You smile at me just 'cause you knew I would. Allow me the pleasure to introduce myself. I'm the one who tapped your shoulder and disappeared. Did you see me the first time I kissed your lips? It said you were the only one for me.